We often want to hand someone our own shoes when we see them struggling. It comes from kindness. We don't want them to get hurt, lost, or fall. But even the best-fitting shoes are shaped only for the feet that have walked in them. Every soul has its own curves, its own scars, its own lessons. The road you've walked is not theirs. And that isn't coldness. It's the universe's deep respect for every soul's freedom. Why we want to give answers. Why do we rush to give solutions? Because in their confusion we see our own reflection. We want to stop their pain, yet we forget that pain itself is part of their conversation with life. True compassion is not about pushing our answers. It's about slowing down, holding space, and letting the other person hear their own voice. You may have walked through your own long night, so you point out where the lamp is, but their night sky is different. They must wait for their own stars to rise. The Buddha's wisdom. The Buddha never asked people to blindly follow him. He always pointed back to personal responsibility. Be a light unto yourself. Take refuge in the Dharma, not in another person. Real help is not giving someone your map or your shoes. It's helping them build the strength to walk barefoot for a while, until they craft their own. Think of a shoemaker. If he gives away his own shoes, they might hurt others. But if he teaches them how to measure their own feet, how to shape leather, how to walk steadily, then they gain real freedom. What true support looks like. True support isn't about control, it's about presence. Like holding an umbrella in a storm, not with lectures, but with warmth. Like handing water in a desert, not your opinion, but space to breathe. Like walking silently in a forest, not naming every tree, but reminding them to notice the birdsong, the sunlight, the wind. Sometimes the greatest help is not to pull someone up, but to sit with them in their silence, in their tears, in their confusion. Not to escape, not to judge, but to trust that their soul is strong enough to find its own way. When to speak. Does this mean we should never say anything? Not at all. When they clearly ask for guidance, or when danger is near, you speak with clarity, but briefly, gently. You can show them the bridge, but you cannot carry it across their river. The deeper lesson. Every soul has its own karma, its own lessons, its own timing. Your landmarks might be their pitfalls. Your shortcut might be their detour. The greatest gift is not a ready-made map, but the willingness to walk beside them as they find their own. And don't forget yourself. Many of us rush to give shoes, because no one held us when we fell. Be gentle with that part of you. When you embrace your own barefooted self, you no longer need to save others to feel valuable. You simply become steady, and that steadiness itself becomes a blessing. Closing. One day you'll see. Real companionship is a silent blessing. You don't push them forward, yet they walk. You don't take their steps, yet they walk stronger. And when they tie their own laces and smile at you, that smile holds freedom, courage, and light. Don't give others your shoes. Every soul is learning to craft its own. Your road is yours. Their road is theirs. And when each of us learns to walk fully in our own steps, the world becomes full of paths glowing with light. Thank you for listening. If these words resonated with you, share your reflections in the comments and let's grow in wisdom together.